here I am making that video for you to help you with your seat, your easy seat, Sukhasana, which some people find after sitting for a while in meditation that it's not so easy. And I'm here to tell you that you can make it easy with props, and more props. And there are also different shapes, round, square, we have. The great thing about all of these props is, if you want, you can buy them online. If you don't want, you probably already have them in your home. If you need a dense pillow for your seat, then you can take a pillowcase and simply stuff it with neatly folded old towels. If you want a softer and fluffier pillow for your seat, you probably have one on the back of your sofa, or you may have one, or a throw pillow, or you may just use an old bed pillow that you're converting into your new meditation cushion. Bend and fold old pillows to shape and tie them into an old sheet or a pillowcase to fit you perfectly. Yes, we're in New York. For blocks, you can use books. The thing that's cool about using books for blocks is that you can customize them to the height that you need to support underneath your legs. And for blankets, you don't need a fancy Mexican blanket. You can use an old blanket. Take a stack of books and you can customize them to each side of your body. So you can make your stack of books, take a thick rubber band or a string or a classic old book strap them together just for you, and there's your props. So let's get started with our seat. Some of my students, clients, and friends, when they sit down to meditate, their knees are up here. Nothing wrong with that at all. So we begin by raising the seat up and then supporting the knees. Moving on up, slide a bolster, and if you need more support, you just keep on stacking. Take another bolster, take another stack of blankets, take a couple more of those pillows. Push your ankles in front of each other. Some habits are good, some habits aren't so good. Try to maintain a good habit of switching which ankle comes in front. The knees are still up here, but they're just hanging out in space. And after you stack of books or your blocks and put them underneath for support. Okay, now I'm feeling a little digging from the corner of my stack of books back here in the edge of my thigh. So I'm just going to keep moving it back until I find that sweet spot where I'm feeling support and ease and comfort. Now I can still sit with my sit bones dropping down, pelvic floor lifting, abdomen gently engaged, chest lifting, shoulders back and down, hands resting on the knees. In this case, you may not need a whole block, and it may be more comfortable for you to use a blanket or a towel. I like to start with a long folded blanket so that I can roll it in as if you're rolling a burrito. That sounds good right now. Until it gets to the height that you need. And you can do that on both sides. Your blanket, make a long fold out from the legs, and begin to roll it until it's just right for you. So there are just a couple more things that I'd like to show you, and one of them is a blanket fold that I call the neural fold roll. Because of being an embryologist, to me, when I'm finished, it looks like a neural fold. And the other thing I'd like to show you is just taking a seat at the wall to give your back some support. So first, my neural fold roll. The purpose of it is to just give you some support to your pelvic floor. And until you've been sitting for a while and you have a natural tendency to lift through your pelvic floor to give you that support there, this just gives you a little added support. So what you do is to take a blanket, and I took this first and folded it the lengthwise in half. I'm going to fold it 2 more times the lengthwise in half. My blankets are kind of thin, and so it just really depends on how thin your blanket is or how thick it is. Sometimes if it's thicker, you only need to fold it in half once. But you take the ends to the center so that they overlap, and then with the overlap, roll it over, like so. And then you turn it over, and see, this part looks kind of like the neural fold. never mind. Anyway, trust me. And then you can sit right here to support your pelvic floor. And you can place this neural fold roll on top of a bolster, on top of a cushion, in your chair if you meditate in a chair. And it just gives you a little added support at the base. Neural fold roll. Another thing that we often suggest to meditators, especially people that are new to meditating, is to sit so that their back is against the wall so that they have some support for their back. So this is my meditation cushion. I just have it against the wall. And you want to sit so that your back is still upright. You can lean back a little bit, or your tuchus can come really close to the wall. And then if your knees are still up at this point, after crossing them, then you can simply take a block, or your stack of books, or your burrito roll, and put it underneath your knees for support. So I'm still a little bit away from the wall, and I can also place another black block behind my back to support me there. Email, gotta go. If your legs do tend to fall asleep during meditation, never hesitate to make adjustments during your meditation and then come right back into where you were before. And we'll talk about that in more detail during the meditation video. But you can also extend one leg out to the side. Bring it back in. Take the other leg out if that's the one that's bothering you. Bring it back in. And then Alan always recommends, really, if you're having a problem, come onto your hands and knees, curl your toes under, do a downward dog. Maybe you want to pedal your feet a little bit. And then walk back. And sit back down. Give yourself permission to get yourself comfortable. If all these props and modifications aren't helping you find a comfortable seat to meditate in, you can sit in a chair.
Guru Parama Shiv Om Purnamida Purnamidam Purnapanurmadurchati Purnasya Purnamadahi Purnamidavashishati Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
I think that's it. I don't know what else I'm going to say right now. I'm done. Bleh. Okay. And anyone who knows me knows that I get all Martha Stewart on my blanket folding. This isn't working. So now we're ready to sit. Next video. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your yoga seat. The